welcome back. So, Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for the week of May 5th. And happy Cinco de Mayo to those of you who celebrate. This is going to be a quick weekly reading just to tell you the energies that you can expect this week. If you're new to me, welcome. Don't forget to check out my social media account links down in the description box below for other fun stuff. And just keep in mind it's general, so not going to be for all of you, but if it resonates, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, I'm going to keep it real general to get started, and then I'm going to break it down to groups at the end. So let's see what we've got going on. Overall energy for the week is the 8 of Swords. So this talks about restriction in this deck. I always see it as mental restriction. So you might be restricting communication with someone. You might be stuck in your head. You might be resisting temptation, I heard. And so, or you're dealing with someone like this. But most of you, it's your overall energy, so I would say that's you this week. But we'll see how this pans out, okay? Recent past energy, you have the 3 of Swords here, the Fool, and then the Ace of Wands. Wow. That's a lot of major energy there, Scorpio. So I feel like in the past, whatever this heartache was that you had, I feel like you most definitely have already had a new beginning. I heard epiphany. Some of you have had an epiphany. And I do feel like, Scorpio, your response to this heartache, and this lines up with one of the readings I did for you not too long ago, I don't think, was to take a leap into something new. For some of you, a new relationship. And it was a way or a means to either cover up this heartache or to get over it, you know? And if that resonates, then go watch the reading I posted maybe 2 weeks ago. There was a caution there, though, about jumping, partner hopping, or, you know. So for a few of you, you've definitely done that. Because why? You wanted a new beginning. Damn it. And you didn't want to wait. You know, this is also the card of being impatient. You know, or somebody did this to you. They got impatient with you and they, you know, went and had a new beginning. So, we'll see how that plays out this week. Wow, your cards are just flying right now. So I've been seeing, wow, okay. Been seeing the Hanged Man in your readings for a while now, Scorpio. Some of you definitely are getting some, like I said, epiphanies, enlightenment, seeing things from a different point of view. Good for you. And then the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. I always think of Scorpio when I see the High Priestess. It's a very scorpionic card to me. Anyways, so coming up this week, you have the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 5 of Swords. Why do you want to start a conflict, Scorpio? Why? I just had a song pop into my head. It's about to be a... No. It's about to be a bitch fight. That's got to be only for a few of you. I have that song pop in my head. It's about to be a bitch fight. Don't be fighting anybody. Very low vibrational. Not all of you are going to do that. That's what popped into my head, though. Some of you are manifesting literally conflict, inner conflict, outer conflict for some of you. Why? Why? It's a lose-lose situation here. Or so you might have somebody external to you trying to stir shit up this week, okay? Trying to manipulate circumstances or the way someone views another person. And it's a lot of mental energy. It's a lot of air energy. Because then following that, you have the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Look how upset this person looks. I'm not saying like crying upset. They look pissed. So some of you, someone's really going to piss you off or you are really going to piss someone else off, particularly if you're dealing with another female or a female, if you're a male. Wow. Your readings are never boring, I'll tell you that, Scorpio. So certainly not all of you can be dealing with this, but this is a very strong message here. There's somebody here that wants victory, you know, but they're going about it the wrong way, okay? And it ends up stressing you out, you know, towards the end of the week. I feel like the intention was to get cooperation. What in the... Hold on. I'm sorry. This is an intense message here. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have the Three of Swords again. So that was in the past. And this is what I wanted to clarify, the Three of Pentacles. And then the King of Cups. This is you, male or female. And the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down into groups now as to how this may play out for you. Just keep in mind that you could be in one of the groups or all of the groups, okay? But that's the general energy, regardless. Whether that's you doing that or someone else doing that to you, all right? It's going to be an interesting week. That I can tell you. Group 1. If this is love and someone broke your heart in the past, or there was a situation that was heartbreaking, you might have been the one that broke this person's heart. Particularly if there was a third person involved. But that's not going to be all of you, but some of you definitely. I feel like in the past, the response to that heartache was for someone to start something new elsewhere, or like the way that you got over it, Scorpio, was to bounce into another partnership. Okay. Or this person did, but I feel like it is surface level. And what do I mean by that? I feel like if you did jump into another relationship, it was for surface level, like appearance. It's for appearances. Like the relationship is for appearances. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. If you didn't do that, then I just feel like this is you healing from this heartbreak and having a new beginning, finding your creative passion again, okay? But yet still being somewhat restrictive. Your response to this might have been to cut this person off, or you. Restrict yourself from thinking about this person so that you could move on. Or that's what this person has done. They've shut you out completely so that they can move on, all right? That's all the past energy. Now, coming into the future, why do I say that? Okay, if it's over, it's over. Why is it here? Well, it's here because it's coming up again this week, all right? Period. There is the Magician here, which I can see as positive or negative, but given that it's paired with the Five of Swords, I'm going to say this is manipulation here. There's karma involved as well, okay? So if this is you and you've had a heartache in the past, I feel like Scorpio, you, particularly if you're a male Scorpio, are manipulating or attempting to manipulate and to bring up conflict or start conflict with this person this week. And why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because you want to get in this person's head. Because you want them to think about you. You don't want to be cut off. You don't want them to stop. You don't want them to restrict themselves from you anymore. All right? You want some sort of cooperation here. But what you end up doing is royally pissing this person off. Royally pissing them off. Am I blurry? Okay. Which I guess in a way, if all you wanted was to get in their head, And here they are pissed off. Mission accomplished, right? Because whether you hate someone or love someone, if they're in your brain, they're in your brain. And I feel like that is what you're attempting to do. Particularly if you're a Scorpio man. Now, Scorpio women, it is possible that you are also the one doing this, but I actually feel like for the women, there's someone in your life doing this to you. And it's royally pissing you off. And why are they doing it? Like I said, they're heartbroken. They're still not over it. So if they can't be in your heart, they want to be in your head. You know what I'm saying? Or that's what you're doing. If you figure if you can't be in their heart, you're going to be in their head, right? Clever, clever, clever. So I want to clarify the Queen of Cups. And I'm not laughing because I agree with I have no judgment here. I mean, you do what you want to do. It's just, it's a very Scorpion thing to do. It's a very methodical. And I think in the May monthly reading that I just posted, go check it out. The title of it was called The Long Range Game. So, that's what it looks like here, the beginnings of that. The long range game plan. Oh my gosh, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Yeah. So like I said, for a lot of you, I feel this is you doing it. But because it's a general reading, don't forget it can go vice versa. So it certainly could be the other person. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they are asserting their independence. For sure. And that's the outcome you're going to get. But that's just phase one, right? I'm sure you have more up your sleeve. You must, because the High Priestess is here. Or they must. Possible communication here. Might not be the best communication, though. So that's just for a few of you. The rest of you, I don't see this person communicating. I just see them pissed off. So... Scorpio. That's love. So that's group one. Group two, this could be in the work environment for some of you if it's not a love partner. I feel like group one is the mass majority of those of you that are here. But there is a small sect of you where this is to deal with career. So group two, if this is career, I feel like you might have had a new creative beginning in the workplace. You might have worked very hard to bring this to manifestation. I feel like there's definite possibility for some conflict within the work environment then this week. Someone here is not wanting to work together, being a bit calculating, almost. I feel like this has you a bit pissed off because it's like screwing with your money, you know what I'm saying? And you don't screw with someone's money. Right? Some of you are a little bit stressed about money, trying to pull your finances together. Yeah. There's a lot of focus on needing to focus on something that brings you this energy. Very passionate. Very creative. Scorpios are very creative people. Very creative. They can do just about anything they set their mind to. Very intelligent sign. They also have a long range ability to see things through to the end because you're a fixed sign. A lot of wealthy people fall under the sign of Scorpio. Also, you're very intuitive. So that helps you to tap into other people, to almost glean what you need to glean out of them in order to move up, okay? So Scorpios tend to move through the career sector pretty easy. I feel like if there is someone in the workplace trying to start shit, like I heard in the beginning of the reading, you see right through it. You see right through it. And then there's also a message here about possibly thinking about new entrepreneurial type ventures, activities, hobbies. That something that sparks your creative side may actually turn out to provide you some financial stability. So for those of you who have been thinking about taking that leap in the past, but you had to put it on hold for whatever reason, there might have been conflict going on in your life elsewhere that you needed to handle first. There is still a message here about don't take your eyes off the prize, Scorpio. Okay? Yeah. So that's group 2. But like I said, that's only going to be a few of you. I felt group 1 very, very strongly. So please come back to this reading and let me know how this resonates. Very, very interesting reading as usual. The zodiac signs you might be dealing with: heavy water, could be another Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Heavy air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's also the sign of Aries here. Yeah. Yep. So those are the primary zodiac signs. Let me know how that resonates. It might not, if you didn't hear your zodiac sign or whoever you're thinking about, that's fine. This just could be the energy that's flowing through this week. It's a general. Take it as it resonates. I love you so much. I wish you all the best. Till next time. Namaste, my friends. Bye.